children, a happy new year. What a great way to start the new year. And on CKS this year, it promises to be fun, educative, and exciting. So stay glued to your TV set. I remain your regular host, Auntie Tolu, so sit back and enjoy.
Who invented that?
Clock. Clocks are devices that followed us during the long history of modern human civilization. From the period when the sun was the only way to reliably track time to the modern day. Sundials are the first time measuring devices known to man. It was created originally in Babylon over 6,000 years ago and advanced into a more useful state in ancient Egypt. So now, who invented the first clock? The first modern clock was made by German inventor Peter Henle, who introduced to the world spring-driven clock around 1511. It showed to be a helpful starting point for other inventors whom rapidly focused their mind on solving the problem of creating easy-to-use and most notably specific clocks. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Now you know.
In this New Year episode, Mr. Guy will be taking us on Let's Draw, while Mr. Craig will take the center stage with Spelling Bee. And lastly, Big Daddy will come up with a Stories segment, so stay tuned.
Happy New Year! Welcome to 2017.
Yes, my name is Guy. Well, welcome to another exciting year of drawings and lots of drawings. Welcome to Let's Draw for 2017. And then 2017 is going to be a fun year, you know that, right? And what's more fun than balloons, guys? What's more fun than balloons?
Balloons.
Balloons is more fun than balloons, right? All right, guys. So we're drawing lots of balloons to celebrate the new year. And to draw it, I've got my friends in the studio. Like I always say, you never draw without friends. It's always good to draw with friends. So today, my friends in the studio,
Annie
and
Salma.
Annie and Salma are joining me to draw lots and lots of balloons. We're not just drawing balloons, right? We're doing all these balloons. We're going to write New Year on it, and then we're going to put confetti and all of the stuff around it, right? Okay, so are you ready? Do you have your papers and pencils?
Yes.
Paper and pencils, you got it?
Yes.
Okay, you two at home, grab your paper and pencils and let's draw. Okay, all the fun has started already, so we're drawing lots of balloons, and balloons are just basic shapes, right? You know, whatever it is that you want to draw, you can always draw them with shapes. Simple, basic shapes. So the hard part is just getting all those balloons to be nice and round. So we start with one balloon at the center of the page, just one balloon, like a nice oval, almost like an egg, right? If you can make it a full circle, fine, but an egg will be fine. Then right behind it, just another one, but that one that's peeping out just behind it, like that. And then one more, then another one. So we have four right there. Then we need some more balloons to fill up the entire page. So we go on the other side of the page and we start with another full circle like that. And then add some more balloons to it. Now, ensure that the balloons are sticking out so that you can see all the balloons clearly. Okay? And then we make our balloons shiny later. But our balloons are going to be tied to something. So we have as many balloons as we can. Let's say, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 10 balloons right now. 10 balloons should just about do it, right? So now let's make our balloons shiny by adding just little circles on the edges around them, like that. That's like little drops of light on the balloons, making it look shiny. So we have that on it. Draw it on every balloon that you have. On the same side, make sure the light is on the same side of all the balloons, right? So you have that. Just peeping out on every balloon. Now our balloons are just floating in space right now. We need them tied down, so we need ropes tied to them. And at the base of each balloon, just draw an 8 line on its side, like this. That shows the ribbon where the balloon is tied up, like that. Now only show that on the balloons that have their bases showing. The other balloons that are hidden behind, you don't need all of that. Okay, when you finish it, by attaching the ropes or the lines to the balloons. The lines go all the way down, straight down for each balloon. Now remember there are other balloons in the background, right? Behind the big ones, so you don't need to like draw the 8 on them, but you need to draw their own ropes as well. So you go behind to complete. All those should be at least the same number of balloons that you have. Okay, so we have that. And now our balloons are set, but we don't have anything written on them. We need our new year on the balloons. So choose 7 balloons and write your NEW and then YEAR. So we start with an N. It's new. You can write it in any way that you want. It doesn't have to be this way. Your new year can be in your special writing. I'm sure you've got a good writing, so. Now, even though we have balloons now, and they're looking all fun, what's balloon fun without confetti? So we need to put confetti all over the place, okay? So let's go. Just put little squares and triangles around the balloon. Little squares and triangles, and sometimes a little S floating ribbon all over the place, like that. And some circles. Triangles, squares, triangles, squares, triangles, squares, triangles, squares. And we have a whole lot of celebration going on here. And before you can say 2017, hola, your celebration balloons are ready. Are you having fun yet? Has the fun started for 2017 yet? I'm sure your drawing is better than this. Come on, it's a good way to start the new year. Alright? Now remember, the best way you can do it is to keep practicing. You have got to keep practicing. There's only one way to get better. It's 2017, it's a new year to start something new, something great. So go ahead and practice some more. Draw, draw, and draw. See you next time.
There is no doubt that you're having a lovely time on the show. But interestingly enough, it's time for us to spell. I am Mr. Craig. Our spellers today are Eniola Subaru from Barin Bio School. Eniola is 8 years old and she likes reading. And Aniolola Fadilat. She's from Trusted Child Private School. She's 8 years old and she likes reading. I'm going to begin with you, Subaru. Your word is orange.
ORANGE.
That's correct. Aniolola, your word is cousin.
COUSIN.
That's correct. Subaru, your word is teeth.
TEETH.
I beg your pardon?
TEETH.
That's correct. Aniolola, your word is mouth.
MOUTH.
That's correct. Right. Subaru, the first time your word was used was in the 14th century. It's a noun, right? The word is running.
RUNNING.
Are you sure that's the correct spelling of running?
Yes.
You sure about that?
Yes.
You know something, Subaru? You are incontestably correct. Aniolola, your word is swimming.
SWIMMING.
That's correct. Okay. Subaru, your word is an adverb. It means used to talk about what happens or most occasions. That's according to the Longman Advanced Dictionary of Contemporary English. The word is an adverb and it's pronounced as usually.
USSUALLY.
Under no circumstances. Aniolola, yes. Usually.
USUALLY.
That's correct. Yes. Subaru, your word is, according to the Oxford Advanced Learner's Dictionary of Current English, it means quickly or unexpectedly. The word is suddenly.
SUDDENLY.
Are you sure that's correct? Yes. You sure? That's correct. Right. Subaru, this is your last word. It's a noun. And it's French in origin. The word is tyranny. Do you want a definition? Good. It means government by a ruler or small group of people who have unlimited power over the people in their country or states and use it unfairly. An example, the fight against tyranny.
TYRANNY.
That's correct! Yes. Aniolola, yes. This is your last word. It's Latin in origin. And the first time it was used was in 1922. From the standpoint of English phonetics, it has two syllables. It's pronounced as vacuum.
VACUME.
Oh, not in a million years. That is not the correct spelling of the word vacuum. Do you want to have a shot at it again?
Yes.
Go on.
VA.
Oh, I see. You are discombobulated. You are confused about it. All right. Vacuum.
VACUMN.
Certainly not. Vacuum is VACUUM. Vacuum. Thank you. Well, after a thorough evaluation of the numbers, I'm as happy as Larry to inform you that Subaru and Neola got a total of 20 points, while Aniolola got a total of 22 points. The winner is Aniolola Fadilat from Trusted Child Private School. Congratulations to you. And to you, Subaru, congratulations as well. Now, I want both of you to shake hands in the spirit of sportsmanship. Go on. Very good. Well done. Good. All right. Thank you very kindly for watching the show today. It's over now to you, Auntie Tulu.
Hello, and I wish you a very, very lovely, wonderful, happy new year, everybody who's watching us. You're welcome to another interesting episode of Story Time on Continental Kiddies Show with the Big Daddy. Hello, children.
Hello, Big Daddy.
Hello, my wonderful children.
Hello, Big Daddy.
My children, let me wish you a happy new year, okay? Because we thank God Almighty for letting us witness another year in the year 2017. Today, the title of our story is Anom the Tortoise. Anom the what? The tortoise. Fantastic. Anom the tortoise lived at the edge of a forest with his wife Aliyah and their daughter, Little Tortoise. And so Anom will call their daughter, the little tortoise, and tell her stories. Anom will also teach their daughter a lot of tricks so that she will be wise. One day, Anom called their daughter and said, well, you know, I'm teaching you all these tricks and I'm telling you all these stories so that you can understand life and know how to deal with challenges and problems of this wicked world. And the daughter said, Daddy, did you say wicked world? Yes, this world is a wicked place. Why? Because we, look at our shapes. I'm a tortoise, you are a little tortoise, and we have different shapes, different from other animals and human beings. Human beings do not particularly like us. They are jealous of us and they are wicked. And the tortoise said, human beings? You mean they are wicked to us? Yes. And the daughter said, Daddy, why are the human beings wicked to us? Yes, because they use us as sacrifice. And they also keep us in a zoo as if we are prisoners. And the daughter said, that's true, Daddy, that's true. I have to be careful. All the stories that you're telling me, I need to learn. I need to have some tricks so that I can be wise to deal with all these human beings. Fine. The daughter soon became wise and she had learned a lot from the stories that the father told her. And then little tortoise fell ill and she was vomiting. And the father and the mother, Aliyah, they were worried. They didn't know how to deal with the illness, but someone told them, look, this problem that your daughter is having, you cannot solve it here. You have to go across this forest to the other side of the river to get a herbalist who will give you a medicine to solve the problem. Fine. You know what? Anom quickly understood and started to, see how he could cross to the other side of the forest. And he started to go from his forest to the other side of the river. He was walking. A tortoise doesn't have long legs. He could walk as much as his leg could carry him. He couldn't walk so fast like a bird would fly. He could not walk so fast like a lion. He could not walk so fast like other animals. What other animals? Cheetahs, yes, and they're fast. Anyway, he managed and he was walking. As soon as he got to a particular place, he just saw a very big river. He didn't know how to cross and he felt so frustrated. Luckily for him, somebody came, a human being came to help him. His name was Jagger. And Anom said, oh, please, can you help me? I want to cross to the other side of the forest to get a herbalist who will help my daughter to cure her ailment. And Jagger said, I will help you. I'm a friend of animals. I love animals. In fact, I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat animals. I love you. I'm a friend of animals. Oh, Anom was happy. Before you knew it, Jagger put Anom in his bag. To put a whole tortoise in somebody's bag. And then he crossed over to the other side of the forest. Before you knew it, they got to the herbalist's place. The herbalist gave them the medicine, and quickly Anom came with Jagger to his daughter's who was ill, and then the illness was cured. The next morning, little tortoise was playing all over the place. Everybody was happy, and Jagger went his way to his farm. You know what happened? As Jagger was going, he got into a big problem. The leopard saw Jagger. Actually what happened was leopard was trapped because a hunter had set a trap and the leopard put his leg into the trap and he was trapped. And Jagger was the one that helped leopard to get out of the trap. And when leopard got out of the trap, leopard decided to pounce on Jagger, the human being, and wanted to eat the human being. Jagger. And Jagger was shouting, "Why? Please help me. As he was shouting, Anom had the voice. Anom now said, what's going on here? When he got there, he saw that it was leopard that wanted to eat up Jagger. And he said, Mr. Leopard, don't eat that man. What has he done? What has he done? And Jagger said, well, Anom, let me tell you what happened. I saw leopard in a trap and I wanted to help him out. As I helped him out of the trap, he was freed of the trap, and in return, instead of him to thank me, he wanted to eat me up. And then Anom said, is that what happened? Yes. Leopard said, yes, that's what happened. What's your business? Tortoise, I don't trust you. Go your own way. Well, Leopard said to, what's his name? Anom said to Leopard, Mr. Leopard, you are a very clever person, but can you give me 1 minute? Can you tell me exactly how the problem started? And then Leopard said, I will tell you how it happened. I saw a trap in the bush and there was a meat inside. As I wanted to grab the meat, I put my leg in the trap and the trap just caught my leg. That was how the leopard's leg was trapped again. And Anom and Jagger, they were laughing and said to him, oh, you think you're wise. Now you are trapped again. You think we will help you? I helped you the other time. Now you wanted to eat me up. Now let us see who will do what? We will save you. And he was there. He was shaking. Help me, help me. Oh, he was roaring. Help me, help me. Anom said to Jagger, you remember you helped me to cross to the other side of the forest to get the herbalist to help my daughter. Is that not so? Yes. Is that not so, children?
Yes.
One good turn deserves what?
Another.
One good turn deserves what?
Another.
That was what happened between Jagger and Anom. Right, children?
Yes, Daddy.
Yes. You see what happened? This is the end of the story. But I want you to tell me something. Jagger, who can describe the attitude of Jagger? Yes? I can't hear you. Jagger was a helpful friend. Clap for her. Yes. Who also can tell me what other things that Jagger did? Yes.
He wasn't an enemy of animals.
He was not an enemy of animals. Jagger loved animals, including the tortoise, including the leopard. Let's put them together for him. Hello, children.
Hello, Big Daddy.
Hello, children. Stand up.
Hello, Big Daddy.
This is a new year. Let us say to everybody, watch. Look at the cameras. Watch everybody at home and say to them, Happy New Year. Say to this camera, look at that camera, look at that. Say to others, say, we wish you a Happy New Year. 1, 2, go. We wish you a Happy New Year. Sorry, oh, sorry, oh, sorry. Everybody come and listen. Sorry is there. Sorry, Aladu. Come on. Sorry is there.
How they're made. Plastics. It's in your toys, your school bag. It's used to make your water bottle, spoon and plates. It's everywhere you look. Even the television you're watching now has plastic on it. Plastic includes materials made up of various elements like carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, chlorine, and sulfur. So how is it made? The production of plastic begins with a distillation process in an oil refinery because plastic is made from crude oil. The process involves the separation of heavy crude oil into lighter groups called fractions. The lighter group of oil is then processed into small pellets, which is poured into a hot furnace and melted into thick and liquid plastic. This is why they classified into 2 categories, thermoplastics and thermosets. Thermoplastics, which is soft when heated and becomes hard as it cools down. Thermosets, these ones are forever hard once molded into a particular shape. Once molded into various shapes and sizes, they are shipped to a factory where they are used to package several products. Now you know.
Yeah! Yeah, children, this is where we will be drawing the curtain on today's episode. Now, I hope you had a fabulous time on the show as much as I did. A little word of advice, children. I want you to be obedient to your parents and respect your elder ones. Face your studies. The sky can only be your stepping stone. Have the best of 2017. I'll see you again next week. Bye, children.